What's up people and welcome to this video. So in this video guys, we're gonna talk about something that I kinda like and freaking hate, okay? I will most likely go and cry myself to sleep this night, that's basically how it is. But you probably know that each patch or each update that Mobile Legends has in Mobile Legends, they usually like nerf and buff heroes, and that means like nerf, they make some heroes worse because they think that the hero is too good, and then they like buff some heroes which they think are like too bad. So that is real good. I mean, like for Sun example, he's really bad, he badly needs a buff and stuff like that. So in this video guys, I'm gonna talk a little about some heroes that is gonna get buffed in the next update, as well as some heroes that is gonna get nerfed. And you might guess, you might already get why I'm gonna cry myself to sleep this night. So let's just jump into it. Let's start with the heroes which is gonna get nerfed in the next patch. So the first hero which is gonna get nerfed in this patch is Clint. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay, well I kinda get it. I mean, Clint is very strong. He's, in my opinion, overpowered and really badly needs a nerf. But he's my favorite hero! Are you really gonna nerf him so soon? Okay, well he has been overpowered for like 3 weeks, I kinda get it. Either way, so the next hero, which is gonna get nerfed, and I mean this is just mind-blowing. I never thought this was gonna happen. Like, this is just insane. So the next hero, which is gonna get nerfed in the next update / patch, is Alpha! They're gonna nerf him again! It is his 4th nerf! I mean, holy shit! Like, that's just insane! He's been nerfed 4 times! Well, he's gonna be nerfed again and then it's 4 times. That's just insane! I mean, now you can really understand how strong he was in the beginning. Like, they have nerfed him 4 times and he is still really good. I mean, that's just insane. And the next hero which is gonna get nerfed, which I kinda get, they're gonna nerf Minotaur. And some of you might be thinking, what? They're gonna nerf Mino? But yeah, it's just because his ultimate is so strong, and when it goes into rage mode, you can't kill him because it's too strong. And his ultimate deals a ton of damage, and like his crowd control, it knocks all the enemies up in the air for like 3 seconds. I mean, it's really strong for being a tank. Like, that's just insane. I really like playing with Minotaur, and I love having him in my team in a game, because I know like he will be able to tank. He will be able to heal the team, like his crowd control and stuff like that. I just really love having him in the team. But they're gonna nerf him because they think he is too strong, and I kinda get that, because he really is kinda strong. So the next hero which is gonna go ahead and nerf, they're nerfing a lot of heroes. Well, okay, not real. They're nerfing 4 heroes. So the last hero which is gonna go ahead and get nerfed in the next patch, I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to guess this, but this hero is definitely one of the most annoying heroes in the game. And well, now you should get it. You know who it is? Then let's go and say it together in 3, 2, 1. They're nerfing Franco! How about that? So I don't really know what they're nerfing. Like, they can just make his like damage like deal a little bit less, but maybe they like decrease the range of his hook or something like that. I don't know anything about like the nerfs, like what they do or the buffs. I have no idea if, like what they nerf, what they buff, but they're gonna get nerfed somehow and buffed somehow. But anyway, Franco's gonna get nerfed, and I would guess they're gonna nerf his ultimate, because his ultimate is so insanely strong. He can literally stand under a tower, and if he's able to hook you and you do not have Purify, he will be able to stun you under the turret for like, I don't know, 2.5 seconds, something like that, and you're gonna die from the turret attack. Maybe not from his damage, but from the turret attack. That's just insane. I have always thought that like he has been like a bit too strong. He's not been able to deal so much damage, but just his crowd control has always been insane. Like, if you get hooked, you're dead. It's that simple, like, because he can stun you for so long. So I always thought that he's been really strong, and I kinda understand why he's getting a nerf. So he's getting a nerf. So now let's gonna jump into the heroes which is gonna get buffed, and a few of these, well, almost every single one of them I get except one, and I'll go ahead and start with that here, which I don't really understand why they're gonna buff this character, because I already think that this character is kind of strong. But anyway, the first hero which they're gonna buff, they're not gonna buff them in any order, but the hero which in my opinion, oh, well, whatever, the first hero is Kagura. They're gonna go ahead and buff Kagura. So I don't really get this, because in my opinion Kagura is really strong. but and she has a lot of mobility. She has crowd control, slowdowns, stuns, a lot of damage with the ultimate. She can really like knock away enemies. I feel like she can do like a lot, at least if you play her really good. But I'm not really sure why they're gonna nerf her. I mean buff her. I think about maybe 2 patches ago they actually did nerf her a bit, and maybe they nerfed her too much. I'm not completely sure about that nerf, but maybe, because I've been seeing a lot less Kagura players lately. I mean, just a few weeks ago there were basically Kagura in every single game, and I kind of got that because Kagura, in my opinion, was really strong. But they're gonna buff her. I'm not sure if this is gonna be a big buff or just a small buff. We will gonna see, but still really cool, because the only mage I kind of play is Kagura. If I'm playing mage, it's Kagura, so I mean that is great for me. So that's great. So the next hero which they are gonna buff is actually Freya. So they're gonna buff Freya. A lot of people about 4 weeks ago said that Freya has been like overpowered a lot, like super strong, but she hasn't got any nerfs. But now lately, I'm not sure why, but like I basically never see anyone play Freya anymore, and when I do, Freya doesn't really like, it doesn't go so well for Freya. So they're gonna buff her because they think she is too weak or something like that. But I kind of get it as well, because I have tried playing Freya and I didn't really feel like she was that strong. So anyway, they're gonna buff her. So yeah, so the next hero which they're gonna buff, I 100% get it. In my opinion, this hero is like, he really badly need a buff. Because in my opinion, he isn't strong. He's kind of fun to play, but in my opinion, he isn't strong whatsoever. Okay, so the hero I'm talking about is Sun. They're gonna buff Sun, and I would guess that this is gonna be kind of big buff. I mean, they buffed him not this patch, but the patch before that. They actually made so you can go ahead and attack his clones, which is a buff because he will go and gain more HP and stuff like that. I mean, I thought that was a pretty good buff that they did, but they're gonna buff him even more, so that is great because he's so weak in my opinion. Every time I play with the Sun, he's always in the bottom of like every team. It's so sad, but yep, they're gonna buff him, and hopefully he will be a lot stronger and a lot more fun to play. And the next hero which they're gonna buff, I'm not 100% sure what is wrong with this hero, why he needs a buff, because in my opinion he's kind of strong, but I don't really play this hero so much, so that I don't really get why they're gonna buff him. But either way, they're gonna go and buff Hayabusa. I'm not sure why they think he's too weak or why he needs a buff. Maybe he needs more HP because he is kind of squishy, because if you stun him, he's kind of dead. But if you use the shadow clones and stuff like that, he will be able to jump away, and he can use ult to avoid damage. So I'm not completely sure what they're gonna do with him. But like I said, I'm not a Hayabusa player, so I don't really know what is wrong with him. I just know that he's kind of like, he doesn't have so much HP, but he is an assassin, and assassins doesn't really tend to have a lot of HP. So the last hero which you're gonna go ahead and buff is Ruby. So I kind of get this as well, because Ruby, when I played her when she first came out, I didn't really feel like she was so strong. I've always felt like she was kind of weak, and if you wanted to play her, you needed to like build tank, because her damage wasn't that great. But she had a really great ability to pull the enemies in and like spin around. I don't know the name of the ability, but spin around so all the enemies like started running towards you. I've been always thinking that ability has actually been kind of strong. Not damage wise, but like the crowd control, because you'll be able to hook in all enemies and then just spin, and all of them will not be able to do anything for like a while. So that's why that's like the only thing I've been thinking that's pretty good with her. But she doesn't deal so much HP, she isn't the best tank and stuff like that. So yeah, I kind of get the buff. Because anyways, that was all the heroes that is gonna get buffed and nerfed. Which of this hero are you really sad that they're nerfing, or which of these heroes are you really glad that they're buffing? In my opinion, I freaking hate that they're nerfing Clint and Alpha again, because Clint and well, at least Alpha. I'm really sad that they're nerfing Clint, but I get it. I really get it. He's overpowered, so I get why they are nerfing him. But why do you nerf Alpha again? Are you 4 times in a row? Dear God, I feel so sad for him. And Alpha is one of my main heroes that I play. Are we really gonna nerf him? Okay, well, I have like 80% win rate with him, so I kind of get that he's kind of overpowered. And I am really surprised that actually buffing Kagura. But anyway, guys, that was all for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Hope it was a nice video, guys. But as always, thank you for watching.